Hello ladies and gents, and welcome to No Drama Just Movies Rapid Reviews. So, I watched Stranger Things Season 5, Episodes 5, 6 and 7 recently, and I had some thoughts. Right off the bat, there's going to be some major spoilers here, so if you haven't watched these episodes yet, go watch them now, and make sure to come back here afterwards. Now that's done, and I've got 3 episodes to review, it's time for the categories. The acting and the characters. Gaten Matarazzo completely won me over in these episodes. I think the more I see of him, the more I become a fan. That scene between him and Joe Keery with the argument about Eddie was amazing. Same with that scene in Chapter 6 with the ladder. You know the one. Speaking of great couplings, there were 2 more that deserve a mention. I loved the scene with Vickie and Robin in the hospital in Chapter 6. It feels like Amybeth McNulty was just waiting for this moment, and all that energy finally had somewhere to go. It felt like both actresses were really playing off each other, driving each other on, and the result was an absolute joy to watch. And then we had Nancy and Jonathan. That truth talk scene when they are about to drown in the sludge was a great opportunity for Natalia, Dyer and Charlie Heaton to show off their skills, and they did not disappoint. My only problem is Nancy's reaction to the Coltrane tape. She opens this thing like she knows what's in it. Right, let's talk about Will and that speech. Man, I loved it. It was a beautiful moment, and Noah Schnapp delivered it very well, helped by the different reactions from the other actors. I bought the hesitation, the fear of being rejected. They kind of sidelined Schnapp for a lot of the show, so I'm glad that he finally gets more to do and that he just runs with it. The action. I gotta be honest, I don't feel scared anymore when characters are in mortal danger. When Vecna is choking Max in Chapter 5, or when Jonathan and Nancy are about to drown in sludge, it's hard for me to feel the tension because this show doesn't kill anyone. Especially with Dustin's and Steve's ladder scene, I realized something. In that scene, what got me was not the question whether Steve was going to die or not. It was Dustin's fear of losing his best friend. The personal, relationship stakes are much stronger in this show than the physical stakes. The scene in the hospital in Chapter 6, with the Demodogs hunting Robin, Lucas, Max and Vickie, was tense. Massive Jurassic Park vibes, by the way, raptors chasing Tim and Lex in the kitchen. But it wasn't tense because I thought one of them was going to die. It was tense because I was hoping for Max and Holly to make it out in time. Didn't help that they were just strolling along, especially after the last time Max almost made it out before the song stopped. Little bit more urgency, please. I really enjoyed how the mystery unfolded in this volume. Finding out what the Upside Down actually is, finding out what Vecna is planning. I'm gladly following these characters solving pieces of the puzzle, and I love the scenes of them bringing each other up to speed, especially since this always leads to a plan of action that we can now watch go horribly wrong. With that in mind, bringing Mrs. Wheeler and the teacher back offers some moments of levity, having to explain these crazy concepts to people. And yes, there's a lot of exposition, but the actors and the character dynamics keep it fresh and alive. Like that brief interaction between Robin, Steve and Murray in Chapter 7. That whole get-together makes me excited for what's to come. When everyone has the same information, there's more of a definitive direction for the characters. I am so excited for the execution of this plan. It's not going to work out the way they want, so bring on the chaos. Overall, this felt a little slower than Volume 1 of this season, especially the first episode. I haven't even mentioned how little I care about the military scenes. But they made up for it with some truly great character moments and performances. Still, nobody dying, which kind of hurt the tension, but the final episode is coming. Maybe we'll get some deaths and actual costs there. And that's all. Roll credits.